Good afternoon, students. Welcome to Crack Government Exams. In the last session, we discussed 25 English questions from previous year MTS questions. Let's continue with general awareness in this session. So, the first question on your screen: who among the following built the first European fort in the year 1503? So, the Portuguese were the first to come to India among Europeans. Vasco da Gama came to India in 1948. So the answer is Portuguese. Next question: which state in 2016 became India's first fully organic farming state? The answer is Sikkim. Which part of the world has the highest population density as of September 2020? The correct answer is South Central Asia. Next question: what do you call the transparent part of the eye? The correct answer is cornea. Which Indian city was included in the UNESCO Creative Cities Network for its contribution to music in November 2017? The correct answer is Chennai. Which of the following is an essential element used in synthesis of protein in plants? So plants synthesize protein from the nitrogen. It is part of the nitrogen cycle. How nitrogen is converted from the air, it comes into the soil, and from the soil it goes through the roots of the plant. That is the part of nitrogen cycle. Okay, the next: the Chalukya dynasty ruled in Vatapi, which is in the modern day state of. In which state it is situated? So it is in Karnataka. Which Indian lawn tennis player became the first Asian to win the boys single titles in 1954 Wimbledon? So point to be noted here is boys single. Have you heard any Indian who has won the Wimbledon in recent years? No. Prakash Padukone is certainly not an option. Prakash Padukone is badminton player, father of Deepika Padukone. And Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupati, they have won joint in many times, but not in Wimbledon. So the answer is Ramanathan Krishnan. It is boys single titles, not men's. Weird question actually. Okay, next question. Which of the following is the main active sulfur containing compound in garlic and onion? The answer is allicin. Cellulose can't be the option because cellulose is actually starch. So cellulose will not be the option. Correct answer is allicin. Ethanol and phenol will also be not the correct answer, because phenol is not a edible substance. Neither is ethanol. Cellulose is present in starch in plants. Okay. Next. Pochampalli ikat sarees and dress materials famous for their traditional geometric pattern belong to the state of? They belong to the state of Telangana. Okay. Next. What kind of traditional sport is Vallam Kali? So Vallam Kali is a type of boat racing. Boat racing generally happens in Kerala, in the backwaters of Kerala. I think it is the annual sport which happens. Lots of men together, they row a boat in a boat competition. Okay. Next question. Ratvai is a dance form associated with the dash tribes of India. And the answer is Mewati. Ratvai is a dance form associated with Mewati tribes of India. Muya Avandru is a traditional food of which state? Muya Avandru. It is the traditional food of Tripura. Capital of Tripura is Agartala. A paper instructing the bank to pay a specific amount from a person's account to another person in whose name it has been issued. It's an easy question actually. Paper instructing the bank. It is a piece of paper which is instructing the bank to pay a specific amount from a person's account to another person in whose name it has been issued. The answer is checkbook. Who among the following was appointed as the first governor of Ladakh in October 2019? The answer is no. The answer is not Radhakrishna Mathur. Radhakrishna Mathur was the first governor of Jammu and Kashmir. Radhakrishna Mathur was the first governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. And the first Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh was Girish Chandra Murmu. Girish Chandra Murmu will be the correct answer. Okay. Next question. If two forces act on an object from opposite directions, then the magnitude of the net force acting on it is the dash of the magnitude of the two forces. So two forces on an object are acting in the opposite direction. Let's say this is a body. Two forces are acting in the opposite direction. So in which direction it will move? The force which one is higher? If F1 is higher than F2, then the body will move in this direction. So it's the difference. So the net force acting on the body will be difference F1 minus F2. Okay. So it will be the difference. What is the maximum amount of investment permissible per senior citizen under Pradhan Mantri Vaya Bandhana Yojana? The answer is 15 lakh. In most of the government schemes, the maximum permissible investment is 15 lakh actually. It is also PPF. In case of PPF also, maximum permissible amount is 15 lakh in a year, and you will get tax deductions up to 1.5 lakh under section 80C. And the current interest rate is 6.9%, which is revised every quarter. It is every 3 months. Okay. Next question. India and Pakistan had signed the dash under which two countries agreed to sort out difference and disputes bilaterally. So the answer is Simla Pact. Simla Pact was signed by, who was the Prime Minister? Prime Minister was Srimati Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi. Okay, and when was it signed? In 1972. After the liberation war in Bangladesh. So before 1971, Bangladesh was East Pakistan. And who is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh now? Sheikh Hasina. And who is the father of Sheikh Hasina? Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is also known as Banga Bandhu. Okay. Next question. Rani Rudrama Devi was a famous ruler of the Kakatiya dynasty. So we have to cover history once again. I will take a separate session on history only. Mughal Empire, then Vijayanagara Kingdom, Chola, Chera, all the dynasties, then Ahom dynasty and other important Indian history we will cover in some other session. Okay. Next question. In which year did India give shelter to Dalai Lama, the Tibetan spiritual leader? Answer is 1959. And shortly after that, war broke out between India and China. And we lost a part of India during that war, which is now known as Aksai Chin. Recently, there had been confrontation again with China in the Pangong Lake. So Pangong Lake is half owned by India and half owned by China. Okay. Next. Which of the following is a low grade brown coal that is soft with high moisture? Answer is lignite. So regarding variety of coal, the highest is anthracite, which is followed by bituminous, which is followed by lignite, and which is followed by peat. So peat is the lowest quality of coal and anthracite is the highest quality of coal. Next. What do you call one of the most famous constellations that we see during the summer time in the early part of the night? Answer is Ursa Major. In terms of coal reserves, India's rank in the world as of April 2020 was 5th. So we import a lot of coal from Australia, which is known as the coking coal. We do have huge reserves of coal, but still we have to import coal from Australia because the production rate is not that high and the demand in coal based power stations is very high. So coal shortage will lead to outages all across the country, which is happening right now in many states. Okay. Next question. Who among the following helped Kaira District Cooperative Milk Producer Union Limited expanding its work ushering in the White Revolution? Answer is Varghese Kurian. He is also known as the Milkman of India. Milkman of India. Also, now you have a lot of products of Amul, which is the biggest dairy cooperative now. So Amul is basically Anand Milk Union Limited. Anand Milk Union Limited. Okay. Next question. Ace Against Odds. Ace Against Odds is an autobiography by Sania Mirza. Hima Das is also known as the Dhing Express. Hima Das is also known as Dhing Express. Okay. So these are some general awareness questions. Let's continue with reasoning.